Shalom, this is Abik back with another edification. I want to thank all of my subscribers, all 155 of my subscribers. My channel is growing. I want to wish all of my subscribers high health and high spirits, and I wish that you and your loved ones are safe and safe and protecting yourselves against these agendas that are waged against us behind enemy lines here in America. I wanna make this video as a response to this comment that was left on this short that was on my channel. Give me just a minute. You gotta hold on. So, okay, I want to make this short and sweet. I understand that all of my subscribers are not biblically inclined and things like that. And my channel is not a pandering channel. I do not pander to the Western female. I do not support the Western female. She's regarded as unlawful, and she's an unbeliever, and she's off limits to a righteous man. Okay, so this person looks like it's a male who defends females. Okay, now there's a difference between women and females here on my channel. The women are mature, lawful, opposite sexes, but then you have these females that are unlawful, unbelievers, off limits, a threat and a danger to a man and his fatherhood and his offspring being his children. Okay, so Crimson Cure is one of the channels that I view from time to time, and I use one of her shorts to attach to my channel as content because she has positive content. Okay, so this male came across one of her shorts on my channel, and she's speaking against the female hyena in the West. She refers to these unlawful females that I consider unlawful according to the scripture of the Bible, and she exposes the behavior and the non-accountability of these females over here in the West. The same thing I do, except I use biblical content and she uses a value system. Okay, so this male says, I get a short and here you is talking about black women like you. Okay, and then shake their head. So basically what this male is saying is Crimson Cure content is in my is popping up in this person's algorithm, and then they click on it and see her saying what she's saying against the female, the unlawful female that I regard as unlawful. And then this person must have clicked on my icon on the short and came across my content. And the way I speak against the Western female that's unlawful, I encourage men to stop trying to be the Western female's type of man. Okay, because the Western female is looking for simps, suckers, fools, and any male that she can conquer his relationship with his offspring or undermine his authority in a relationship, or falsely accuse him when he can be considered righteous in the eyes of the Most High. But because the Western female is looking for a male that she can dominate and run over with her own values. Okay, this is what I express on my channel, that men, save yourselves from this Western female, and to not entertain her, and to celebrate not being her type. Okay, work on not being her type. Okay, so I responded to this comment, and you can read what I say at the bottom. Myself and Crimson Cure speak out against hyenas. She's Muslim, I'm Israelite. Women, which are lionesses, aren't the problem. However, females, which are hyenas, thoughts, 304s, stupid black females, are the problem. And I continue by saying on my channel, I don't cater to these females, okay? And I can care less about these females. I don't care if they die. I don't care if their children dies. I don't care if something happens to their parents, their communities. I don't care what happens to these females, okay? Because these are the same females who hate, who spread all kind of misandry across social media and within their own groups, whatever group they belong to, whether it's religious groups, feminist groups, poverty groups of females, however, whatever group they belong to, they're somewhere undermining male authority and sabotaging the relationships of the fathers with their children. So here on my channel, I'm going to go to Proverbs 31, because this is the type of woman that is desired by the righteous men that keep the commandments of the Bible. And for the most part, these Western black females are not biblical. They do not believe in the Bible. They do not have faith that God exists. And these females are unlawful, and they are deceived, and they're polluted as well, and they're blind, okay? So, yes, this is Proverbs. Let's see here. We're going to go with Proverbs 10. It says, who can find, Proverbs 31 and 10, who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. And over here in the West, there are very few women over here, okay, that are priced that value, which value is far above rubies over here. A lot of these Western women are just disgusting and pathetic, okay, and polluted and unfit, okay. 11, it says, the heart of her husband doeth safely trust in her. You can't trust these Western females, okay? They're always divorcing. They're always running from relationships. They're always pulling the plug on relationships. And they're always, kidnapping a man's child, okay? And holding these children for ransom, okay? For profit, okay? It says, 12, she would do him good and not evil all the days of her life. These Western females can't be good for no longer than a couple of minutes to a couple of days, man. Okay, they could pretend for maybe a couple of weeks, but, like iron rusteth, so shall their countenance be exposed, okay? So you can't trust these Western females. So this is another reason why I will never support single motherhood or the independence of a Western female, okay? Now, this guy in this comment must be a panderer of some type, right? So let's, it says, 14, she is like the merchant's ships. She bringeth her food from afar. This is the type of opposite sex that righteous men desire. Proverbs 31 woman. She riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household and a portion to her maidens. Okay, so she's waking up early in the morning and prepping food for the family. This is what a righteous woman is doing. if they exist, right? This is who's desirable for by the righteous men. Okay, she considereth a field and buyeth it. Okay, meaning a plot of land. She's going to buy some land, which the fruit of her hands she planteth a vineyard. She girdeth her loins with strength and strengtheneth her arms. These Western females do not go to school to empower themselves or to empower themselves to be of further value for their marriage and for their families. Okay, the Western female is not going to accumulate wealth or value to bring back to her husband and to her family. Okay, the Western female is considers herself independent of a man's supervision and of a man's covering. Okay, so she's not looking for leadership. Okay, these females have poor followership. Okay, they don't know how to follow a man's leadership. Okay, they're too busy looking for males because they do not want to rise to what's required of them by the men. Okay, now it says it says 18, she perceiveth that her merchandise is good, her candle goeth not out by night. She layeth her hands to the spindle, and her hands hold the distaff. So again, she knows how to sew. She knows how to work with her hands, craft materials, domestically. But these females don't do that. These females don't know how to cook. These females don't know how to do their own hair. These females don't know how to raise their own hair. These females don't know how to run households. These females are disgusting and pathetic and out of order. In the West, these females they're trash, okay? Now, she is not afraid of the snow for her household, for all her household are clothed with scarlet, okay? And again, men are not happy with these Western females. I would never be happy with one of these Western females. They're putting men on child support. They have multiple children by multiple men. Okay, they're still entitled. They're still walking around here like they have value when they don't. Okay, the female nature is trash over here. The women are the nurturers. The women are the wise ones. And there are not many women over here. Lots of opposite sexes, but not a lot of women. Tons of females, not a lot of women. Okay, this is why it's so hard to find a righteous a woman over here to be a wife. Okay, a lot of these men need to save themselves from these Western women. The only people that have not turned their backs on these unlawful Western females are the simps, the males, and the programs and the children. The children of these sorry ass females over here have not turned their backs on their shitty ass mothers. Okay? And this is why the so-called black community does not exist. It only consists of the black church and the so-called black female and her raggedy ass children. The thoughts, okay, your Cardi B's and all of them, and your raggedy ass sexy reds, okay, with their polluted sexuality, okay, and then you have these dumb males who go around killing each other, depreciating the value of the community, selling drugs, okay, and then one thing about these females that another thing that I especially don't like that I forgot to attach to this video is the Western female. Her only options that she provides for her children are death or jail. Her children end up dead or in jail. She'll be lucky to give birth to a child from a man that is valuable, like celebrity, wealthy, out here. Their children are not leaders, okay? So let me see here. So that's Proverbs. A Proverbs 31 woman is who men desire. Okay, only males desire the raggedy female. The Western male is trash, just like the Western female. So I'm gonna end on this. Okay, I'm gonna end with this, and then I'm gonna show a couple of clips. This is Proverbs 31:3. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. So hell no, pandering to the female is trash. Is out. I'm not doing it. Plenty of simps out here. All right. So Keith Coleman, 2709. You know, this is my channel is not the right channel for you. You need to go to one of those simp channels, one of those pandering channels who be, kissing up to these Western women or these Western females, pandering to these Western females, and assuming it's the men that are at fault for why these Western female can't find themselves in upstanding situations and relationships when it comes to the opposite sex. So I'm done with the comment section. Okay, so Proverb 31 is the righteous, virtuous woman that righteous men are seeking as desirable to have marriages and families with. Okay, so Keith Coleman, this ain't the right channel. All right. So let me remind you viewers, or scoffers like Keith Coleman here, why men like myself encourage other men over here in the West to be happy you're not these Western females type. So let me remind this foolish Keith Coleman and people like him why I don't why I don't pander or give a damn about the Western female. So let's finish this out.
If we really feeling you, it's the ones we don't like. We make them do it all.
So you ain't like your husband.
The men that they do not like, they make those men do it all. She says it's only the men that they don't like. They don't treat men that they like the same way they treat the men that they don't like. They don't let a man do everything that they like. Okay, so just listen up. Play that back.
If we really feeling you, it's the ones we don't like. We make them do it all.
So you ain't like your husband.
Did you see that? In the beginning, she said, if we really feeling you. I know I cut it off when I recorded it, but she says, if we really feeling you. We won't make you do everything if we really feeling you. That's what she said at first. Let's play that back.
If we really feeling you, it's the ones we don't like. We make them do it all.
So you ain't like your husband.
I ain't trying to embarrass my husband even more on the internet, but he was a simp, and I seen the opportunity, and I took it.
Well, I'm saying what his qualities was.
I mean, for one, he accepted the fact that I have 3 kids.
So you got 3 kids too?
I have 3 children.
And he's supposed to come with the bag?
They supposed to come. And that's why you have to have a bag.
See, the Western male is a simp. The Western female is off limits to men. Okay? Men have already spotted the Western female's playbook. Anytime a Western female gets upset, I know I'm doing something right, and I'm going to keep on doing the right thing. All right, so let's keep going. I'm going to end this. Right, the nature of the Western woman. Let's get into it.
Who can correct black women? Only a very narrow window of people can correct black women. You gotta be 1995 brown skin, under 35 or look like it. Can't be broke, but you can't be too rich because then you're unrelatable. You can't talk like a white woman. No woman of any other race can tell you anything. The men sure as hell cannot tell you anything. The men sure as hell cannot tell you anything. Unbelievers are witches and warlocks, can't be trusted. They're the devil.
Wait, let me interrupt. Okay, so shout out to Destro. Shout out to the truth. All right. Hopefully, I'm amongst the elect of Israel. You men, save yourselves from these Western females. I want to thank all my subscribers. All right. I want to give the brothers a salute. All right. Keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. I wish all of my subscribers high health and high spirits. I wish that you and your loved ones are safe and taking the proper precautions against these agendas that are waged against us here behind enemy lines in America. This has been a Beak with another content. Hopefully someone has been edified. Shalom.